Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharnetta and this is Love, Truth, and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. So today I'm doing another collective reading and we are going to be looking into your person, your twin flame, twin soul, divine counterpart. We are going to be checking in with your person and seeing what is going on with them, just, you know, doing a head check, a heart check, and anything else that comes about. So, so let's get started here. I've already asked the universe to bring us the highest messages from your person and what they want you to know. So I'm going to get started here by pulling some overall energy and then we'll pull some tarot. So overall energy of your person. There's a lot of, I'm picking up a lot of back and forth, like your person, I don't know if you are not in contact with your person, but for those of you who are, your person is like going back and forth, trying to figure out like what's the best way to contact you. Like I just keep getting like upside down and then flipping it over and then like that type of energy. So I feel like, almost like the Two of Pentacles type of energy. So I'm picking up your person hasn't they've decided they want to reach out and they want to contact you and talk to you, but they haven't decided like how they want to approach you, because I feel like this person's really nervous, also really embarrassed for something. Okay, we have one, control. That kind of checks out. I feel like this person's trying to be in control of the situation. Like this person has a fear of control. This person feels like they just don't like to be out of control, you know, especially emotionally, especially like, you know, if they don't know how you're going to react to certain things or to what they're going to say, this person may like freak out a little bit. So I feel like this person, yeah, is like slightly freaking out. It's also a number 1, and at the bottom we have spark. So the spark is there. They've already, like I said, they've already decided to contact you. You both are on the same like level or vibrational level right now, but this control, I feel like there's something like more to this. I want to pull more before I get into it. So let's pull another here, because I feel like I'm getting like rigid. So I feel like your person can be really rigid, really stubborn, really like, you know, slightly like my way or the highway type vibe, you know. But I do feel like this is something your person is aware of and they're trying not to be that way with you, or just be that way in general. But it's still, you know, it's still something they're dealing with, if that checks out. So let's see what else is going on with your person. We have distorted. Why did I feel like, not the distorted feminine? Okay, so we have distorted feminine, but before, when I was shuffling, I felt like it was gonna be like a feminine card. I don't know why. And there's only like, there's the distorted feminine in this deck, and then there's like the divine feminine in this deck, and I couldn't decide which one was gonna come out, but I knew it was gonna be feminine. And because I just felt like this control type of thing was like, is more of an emotional thing. Like this person doesn't like to be emotionally out of control, and so they try to kind of like, to them, controlling their emotions is suppressing their emotions. Does that make sense? And like just kind of like burying them. And I feel like this is obviously a distorted feminine type of characteristic or quality. So your person, yeah, is still a little rigid on like what they want to tell you, how they want to tell you, because this person doesn't want to seem weak, quote unquote, you know what I mean? They're still in that place where they're a little bit not so comfortable with their feminine energy, in that type of way. And I feel like your person is just kind of, especially with this control card, like this person feels, I don't know, it's like almost like they're waiting for a sign from you that it's okay for them to express their emotions. And I do feel like this person doesn't feel safe to do so, which is why they're kind of going back and forth, and why they're kind of like, I don't know if I should do this, I don't know how to do this. Like, yeah, your person definitely doesn't feel safe, or they feel like it's gonna be one-sided. I'm picking up, and like, I'm just getting like they feel like you don't feel the same way, or they feel like they have to be the one who makes all the decisions and who like controls where the relationship goes and controls kind of like what's said and what's not said. Like this person is very like very in a place of control right now. It's not like a horrible energy I'm picking up, but it is uncomfortable and it is distorted and it is a little bit like shadowy, honestly. I'm picking up with this card. And like they're getting guidance with this card. You like see the light coming, like they're getting guidance on like, okay, like yes, I should say this, and yes, I should express myself. Like that's, they know they should, but it's like how is the issue. I just keep getting like how and when is the issue. Like this person just, it's so foreign to them. I'm hearing it's very like they're learning a new language. Like they just don't know. It sounds so weird, but the energy I'm picking up is just so like new, like brand new. Like this person's new to this and they're a little scared. I'm not gonna lie, this person's a little scared. And yeah, like I just feel like this person like is, their intuition is calling out to them and urging them to like trust more and to trust their feminine energy, to trust you, to trust the situation. And this person is like just not doing so. Like this person's just not, it's not funny, but like I'm just getting like, it's such an uncomfortable feeling. I don't know why. And I just feel like their spirit guides are bringing this to the surface for a reason right now, honestly. And it's because they need to learn how to let go. They need to learn how to live in the present moment and how to be like one with themselves, how to control their emotions, but not like, oh, okay, maybe not control is the right word. How to like manage their emotions, how to master their emotions. And like, because prior, I feel like your person would let their emotions like override them a lot of the time. So this is like your person's learning how the difference between control and like mastery of their emotions. I feel like there's a better word, but you get what I'm saying. I feel like this person just, also I'm getting like a guilty vibe because this person's been very dishonest about how they feel. They haven't been really upfront with you. This person's been really even maybe manipulative emotionally towards you, like not saying what they really mean or being unclear about what they really want or feel or need, and just having like a lot of unfair expectations. You know, I feel like this person is really still kind of angry or upset about something, not gonna lie, which would check out with the control here. And I just feel like this person this is being brought to their attention because it's costing them. It's costing them their own voice. It's costing them their own self-expression. It's like, it's bringing up a lot of insecurities that have been damaging to them and have been damaging to this relationship. And also in their like work relationships as well, I'm picking up. But yeah, so this is definitely their shadow side coming up. And I feel like it's coming up because this person, is trying to get rid of a lot of guilt that they feel and a lot of the blame game and a lot of like, you know, I just feel like this person feels or has felt, I feel like this is a past thing of where they felt unlovable, unsupported by you, by the world, or something like that. Like this person is going through a struggle and a change, and the only way that this can be resolved is through communication, and it's through letting go of control and through trusting. So I definitely feel like this person is acknowledging that something needs to be healed, something needs to be spoken about, something needs to be, they need to be honest with themselves first and foremost, and so they can be honest with you. And I definitely feel like this person's taking a really huge step towards empowering themselves. And I feel like this is something that you're doing as well. I'm picking up. Like you're doing or you have been doing. So this person's just kind of like mimicking you, I guess, in that kind of way. And this person is, I feel like this person has become aware that they have been investing in the wrong people, the wrong things, the wrong relationships, I guess. And this person, I feel like honestly this person had a history of blame game. Because when I see the distorted feminine, it really speaks to me about like not taking control over your own emotions, your own choices, your own decisions, especially with the distorted feminine. And this person had like a victim, like, I guess, yeah, a victim mentality of like where this person would blame other people, would blame always the outside world for why they can't do something or why they can't speak or why, you know, something's happening to them. I just feel like this person was very much in that blame game. Mostly at work, but also I feel like it has trickled into this relationship. And this person would always like second guess themselves. This person would always try to imagine like what you're thinking. Are you thinking ill of them? Do you think, you know, just a lot of stuff that is very distorted. Let's just say that. And this person would be afraid to ask you what you really want, what you really need, what you're, you know, what, like, how you feel. Like, this person would always dwell on old feelings and hurts and disappointments. And I say used to because I feel like for some of you, this person is coming out of that. And for others of you, I feel like your person is still trying to have that narrative. Does that make sense? And still trying to control the situation and control themselves. And by control, I mean they're still in that blame victim mentality, in that blame game. Like, you know, not speaking their truth, afraid to ask for what they want, afraid to go after what they want. Like, letting other people make the decisions for them. Like, even maybe letting you make the decision about what will happen in this connection or in this relationship, if that makes sense. And I just feel like your person has just been dwelling on old hurts and old feelings right now, past disappointments. And this is just kind of, again, it's not a horrible situation. I'm getting like sticky. Like, it's a very sticky situation because I feel like your person maybe backslided a little bit. Because I feel like for some of you, your person, maybe you felt like your person was doing well, or you are aware that your person was doing okay, and then something happened where this person was triggered into this distorted feminine. And maybe even you were like triggered recently into this distorted feminine energy where you feel like out of control, and you feel out of control, so you try to control others and outside circumstances around you, which never works because we have no control over those things. And it's just kind of causing a lot of icky thoughts and a lot of like it's just causing uncomfortability and like this, like it's just causing a lot of like friction and a lot of tension mentally, especially emotionally. And it's like you're finding yourself in a place where you're just like, I thought I passed this. I thought I was past this. I thought I was over this. And you're finding yourself in the same place, and you're just like, what the hell is going on? If it's not you, then it's your person. But I feel like you could be feeling remnants of this energy. Okay, so let's get a major arcana and just see what else we can figure out here. Okay. So yeah, your person's going through like an emotional hierophant. Okay, not bad. Okay, I like seeing that because, oh, okay. And then at the bottom we have the devil. Look at this devil. Like, why is it a banana? Like, it's so cute. Okay, sorry. It's just, it makes me giggle because I'm just like, that's weird. Okay, but also very cute. So with the hierophant here, also this card is really cute with a polar bear. When I see this, I think of balance. I think of like balancing the masculine and the feminine, because just with the two little balloon things here and the two penguins and then the two keys, this is about balancing. They're learning how to balance themselves, how to step out of this distorted feminine energy and balance themselves into a better energy, because this person feels, especially with the devil underneath, it's like they're obsessively thinking in a distorted way. They're obsessively thinking about past hurts, past pains, like, because this person knows they have to reach out to you. This person knows they have to talk to you, but they're like thinking about like the last time they reached out to you, you like told them off or something, or the last time they reached out to you, it went left and they felt out of control emotionally. And you know what I mean? They're just kind of psyching themselves out. And I want to say for no reason, because I think you're very open to this person. I think, you know, you're in a place where you're going to set healthy boundaries. You're going to speak your piece. You're going to say what you need to say. And I feel like that also scares your person, because they will feel like they're giving up their control. Does that make sense? Like, they feel like you would be in control of this. Your person has like control issues. And I feel like these are like, they stem from like childhood and past lives. Like past life control issues where your person likes to be in control, likes to be like in charge, likes to be like in front. Does that make sense? Instead of like beside you. So they have to learn how to be beside you, not in front of you. Because I feel like you're not going to allow this person to control you any more than they did in the past, whether this was like physically, mentally, or emotionally. And you're not going to let this person kind of like, yeah, like control you. Like you're not gonna let this person like get to you in terms of like, you already know the shadow aspect of this person. You already know the shadow aspect of this relationship. You're not gonna let that get to you anymore. I definitely feel like you're in there, but you're in that vibe. But I do feel like since your person's in this distorted feminine, you may be getting easily triggered all of a sudden. You may be feeling like I said, out of control in some way, shape, or form, where you feel like you have to control, or you have to like defend certain things that you're doing, or like you have to control certain things that you're saying, or, you know, with being around, you know, certain people or something. There's something here where like you're picking up on your person's energy and you're not loving it because you're just like, I thought I passed this. Like, this is something that I'm past. This is something that I already know what's going on. Why am I feeling this way? And it's because your person is feeling this way. They're very much in this like kind of holding on to old beliefs that no longer serve them. And they're trying to ascend. They are ascending with this, because I like really seeing this, but it's difficult. They're a little bit stuck right now. And the only thing, honestly, that's helping them move forward is the fact that they have this spark with you, that they feel this connection with you, that they feel this like twin flame energy with you. And even though it might be a little bit like obsessive and they can't stop thinking about you, it's like that comes with a whole bunch of like, you, when they think about you, it comes with like a whole bunch of thoughts, not just like the light side, but also the shadow side, if that makes sense. So let's get some more, actually let's get some tarot and see what else we can decipher with your person right now. So your person has to figure out what to say. They're in such a weird space right now. They're in such a space of like confusion. Their head may be hurting. Your head may be hurting. Very foggy, I'm picking up. And like, they just are afraid they're going to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, or they're just, there's this fear here. Okay, we have the Magician in reverse. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the King of Cups in reverse, and we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, a lot of stuck, blocked energy. This distorted feminine is like no joke. Your person, again, distrust. Your person's not trusting themselves, and because they're not trusting themselves, they're not trusting the connection. They're being very like emotionally distorted with this King of Cups, which I don't like to see in reverse. Like very like, I mean, this card says heartless. I'm just getting more unstable, emotionally uncaring, just emotionally manipulative. Like Magician in reverse is manipulation. So deceptive, just very unfocused, like I was speaking of. Like, yeah, everything I was saying is what came out here. Like, it's just confirming that. And your person just feels emotionally off balance, like overall. They just feel emotionally off balance, and it's causing symptoms of being heartless, being uncaring, not being diplomatic, not causing a lot of tension, being deceptive, because this person is trying to still be in control because they just feel so out of control. Like, whatever the spark is, I feel like the spark is kind of reminding me of the Tower. Like, this person had an awakening about how deeply they feel for you, how much passion there still is between you both, and they are not handling it well. Like, you know what I mean? I think they were like, almost like they were surprised or shocked by how much they love you and care about you and how much they actually feel for you. It's almost too much for them, kind of speaking. But it also has shown them where they need to commit to, who they need to commit to. Like, it showed them where they have had false beliefs that they thought were real, you know, where they had beliefs that kept them apart from you, where it's showing them everything about themselves, and this person is very uncomfortable with that, if that makes sense. It's showing them where they lied. It's showing them where they manipulated you, themselves. It's showing them where they distrust. It's showing them where they may have been really pretentious, or in this place, in this self-persevering place where they feel entitled to your love 24/7 or your attention 24/7 or something like that. It's showing them all the deep, dark, shadowy parts of them, and they're like just feeling out of control. They don't like that feeling, and shadow work is no joke. So I definitely feel like your person's going through shadow work right now. And I feel like your person has gone through shadow work before, but this one is kind of hitting them in a place where they haven't been hit before. It's hitting them like in a deep, dark place. Like, it's hitting them in a place where it's like they're so uncomfortable. I can't even express that enough. They're feeling so like, I don't trust anyone with my feelings. I don't trust shit. And I know I have to talk to my person. I know I have to talk and I have to speak and I have to like rectify this, because I do see like they want to fix this. They want a higher level of commitment with you, but it's like, but they're just like, I don't really trust that right now. I don't know if I can trust this person. Like, all their fears are coming up, and it's not like they know they can't, they know they can trust you, but it's just like a lot of fears around distrust, where they trusted someone and they broke that trust, where they were manipulated, where they were deceived, where they were deceiving others, you know, just stuff like that, where this person is just like feeling out of control right now. Okay, let's get more here. We have the Page of Pentacles reverse, the Hermit reverse. Oh my god, all these reversals. The Knight of Pentacles reverse, and the Four of Wands reverse. That's crazy. Let me tell you something. I use this deck all the time. Oh, at the bottom we have the Three of Wands upright. Okay, I was about to say, I use this deck all the time, and I've never like gotten where like I'm doing a spread and all the cards are reversed. Like, especially like even like an 8-card spread, like maybe a 4, but like 8, and it's just like, this is like serious. I feel like this is such stuck energy, and your person is like literally, I feel like needing help, needing to have some type of like progress, is like feeling frustrated, is feeling blocked, it's feeling like, I don't know what's going, like they just feel so stuck, you know. And I don't think your person was expecting this, because I do feel like your person was planning on reaching out a lot sooner, but this has really caused them some type of like obstruction. And I feel like it's because your person has to set the foundation for themselves before they can set a foundation with you. I really do feel like that's what Spirit is telling them to do, especially if they're in this distorted feminine, because they can't come to you in a distorted feminine energy, you know. I mean, they could, but nothing good would come of it. It would just be more blame, more manipulation, more like, this person is not emotionally available. This person is not open right now. I do feel like this is gonna pass, because we don't have a lot of like major stuff going on, and we do have the Hermit, so this person just needs to withdraw a little bit, even if, because I do feel like this person feels lonely, and I do feel like that was one of the reasons why they wanted to reach out, but I do feel like Spirit has blocked them, because that's not a good enough reason to reach out. First of all, that's distorted feminine energy in terms of that, and I'm not saying that, you know, we all don't feel alone or lonely at some times, but it's about looking deeper into that and figuring out, you know, why you feel the way you do. Why do you feel so lonely? Why do you feel like, you know, why you're not really comfortable in your own energy space? You know, there's a difference between feeling alone and feeling lonely. And I feel like your person is lonely, which is fine. We all get lonely. And they just feel like they just want to be with you. They just want to reach out to you, but they feel stuck. Like, they feel like they're not allowed to. And, you know, spiritually speaking, I would agree, because this person is very blocked right now. They're not gonna, if this person were to come back to you right now, you wouldn't like the results. Let's just say that. If this person were to reach out to you right now, you would feel, it wouldn't help anything. It wouldn't progress forward. Let's just say that. It would just kind of spark up more insecurities and more like monotonous energy. A lot more uncertainty would come about it. But I do feel like your person is trying to, your person is just kind of looking at this from a perspective of, they are bored. If I'm just going to put it blankly, this person feels bored. They feel isolated from you. They feel like, you know, you're off living your best life. You're doing what you're doing. You're you know, whatever it is, that they're thinking up all these stories that are not helpful to them, and they're just feeling like it's making them sad and it's pissing them off at the same time. Does that make sense? Like, this person has a lot to deal with, and they're not dealing with it. They're kind of, like I said, in this like victim mentality or blame game, and your person is just like not doing the soul searching that needs to be done to get out of this, and they're looking for everything kind of outside of them to get out of this energy. And until they reflect and go inward and do some soul searching, this is where they're gonna be in this stuck energy. And your person has a very hard time being honest with themselves. I'm picking up, like, they don't like to really see their own ways, because then they feel guilty, then they feel bad, then they feel, and I feel like your person already feels guilty and bad, and they were trying to avoid that, but it's unavoidable, because in that guilt, in that type of feeling of like, you know, I mistreated my person, I did this, I did that, there's a lesson there, there's wisdom there. And so that you don't repeat those mistakes, and your person's not seeing the lesson or the wisdom there. And if that's the case, then they're just going to repeat the same mistakes with you. And Spirit is trying to, you know, not have that happen, because it's like, I feel like this person has made like mistake after mistake after mistake with themselves, with you. I mean, we all make mistakes, so there's nothing wrong with that. It's like the lesson with it. It's the wisdom that comes from the mistakes. And nothing is a mistake, it's just a lesson. I should get rid of that word altogether. Honestly, it's just they're not learning their lesson. They keep repeating old cycles. And I feel like your person is also indulging in old coping mechanisms that aren't supporting them, that are making them feel even more uncertain, even more, you know, self-persevering or pretentious or deceptive. It's like this person is not realizing that they can make another choice. They can make another decision. They don't have to keep, you know, indulging in liquor, I'm hearing, or alcohol, or smoking, or, you know, zoning out in front of the TV. Like, whatever it is that they're doing, it's obsessive and it's unhealthy and it's unbalanced. And the universe is trying to show them you are, I mean, first of all, they already know they're kind of stuck, but they're not understanding why they're stuck. They're just like, but this is what I always do. This is what I always, you know, this is what works. This is what helps. And the universe is just like, is it? Because it's not helping, because you still feel the same way, and you still don't have your person. You still are not talking to your person. So is this helpful? Like, I feel like the universe is like, figure it out. This isn't helpful. And your person just is having a hard time letting go of that monotonous routine of like idleness. Like, your person is comfortable in like the idleness, the heartlessness, the distrust. Like, that's where they feel safe, and they have to grow out of that. And in order to be with you, in order to speak to you, in order to have the commitment that they want and the lifestyle that they want, they have a lot of things they need to change, as we all do. And I feel like you know this as well. Like, you've had to change a lot, especially if you found yourself in this distorted feminine energy, and you're just like, this blows. I don't feel like, I feel out of control no matter how much I try to control the outside or manipulate others emotionally, because the distorted feminine does that. And like, you know, and by manipulation, it could be anything with like trying to seek validation by giving out validation. You know, that's not unconditional, that's conditional, you know? And so I feel like your person is still in that like conditional way of feeling and conditional way of thinking, and the universe is really like putting it down on them, honestly. Like, it's like the universe is just like, they're not putting up with it anymore, because your person has work to do. Your person is I feel like your person is a very spiritual leader, is a spiritual teacher, like, in truth, and they have not been using their wisdom wisely. I'm hearing they have not been stepping up into their power. I feel like your person, like, in truth, is a magician, you know, master of a lot of skills, or one particular skill, is very resourceful, is very focused, and they are just, you know, reverse. It's like this person's not using their skills, their resources, their gifts, their talents for the better good. They're using it to self-serve. They're using it to distract. They're using it to for superficial causes, I'm picking up here. So I'm going to pull some extra cards here and just get some clarity on some things. First, I'm going to do this Magician, because I'm very curious about that. So, the Magician in the verse. Tell us about the Magician in reverse, please, Spirit. Page of Swords, Temperance, King of Pentacles, Ten of Wands at the bottom. So your person, okay, this Magician in reverse, your person, the one, has been watching you. They've been watching how balanced you're becoming, how secure in yourself you're becoming. They want that. They want what you have. They want to be where you are at. And they feel like they don't have the resources or the tools to get there. That is not true. They do. They definitely do, more so than they know. But your person is also new at this. They're new at creating this type of balance and creating this type of stability and security for themselves. Because I do feel like your person was very dependent on maybe you creating that for them, or other people, a parent, you know, whoever they were interacting with. This person had a dependency. This person is new at like learning how to use their powers or something. And they're very nervous about it. And they feel like they're going to mess up. You know that feeling where, you know, you feel like you have to do something and it's new to you and you feel like you're going to mess up. So you kind of like self-sabotage, or you don't do it at all because you're just like, it's going to blow anyway, or it's going to like not work out anyway. It's like, that's where your person's at right now. And I feel like your person is just using their powers not for the good of it. This is a cycle that's ending though, but it's just, they're not balanced. Also, I'm hearing your person needs to drink more water. Or maybe you need to drink more water, but your person is like, especially since I picked up that alcohol thing, because the King of Cups reverse can speak of like overindulging in alcohol. So I do feel like your person needs to drink more water. They're dehydrated, which is why they're not thinking clearly, which is why they're not focused. Yeah, it's just kind of like your person's really going through it right now. Okay, let's see the Page of Pentacles reverse. Four of Cups. Yeah, this apathetic approach to using what they have to build what they want. And your person is lying to themselves, being like, I don't have this, I don't have that. Maybe if I had what this person had, I could do it. They're like making excuses for themselves. And it's just kind of, it's a very kind of, I hate using that word, I'm not going to use it. It's a very like mundane, monotonous energy. Like your person's just like not wanting to do anything. But I also feel like there's an opportunity here for your person to meditate, to reflect on their past decisions, their past actions, you know, their deceptive ways. There's a heavy energy here about deception. And I feel like it's because your person has been so deceptive with themselves. And they've just been lying to themselves about why things haven't worked out between you both, why things have been dishonorable, distrustful, why this person is really isolated from you, why this person feels so lonely, why this person feels, you know, this way. It's like they don't want to see their own shadow self, that they can be very heartless or uncaring or unstable and just not diplomatic, like very selfish. They don't like to see themselves that way, and they have a hard time, you know, accepting that this is them as well as the light side. We all have light and shadow side. So they're having a hard time accepting their distorted feminine energy. And it's just, it's a lot for this person, honestly. It's causing a toll, but in this energy, they have a solution. And the solution is to go within and do some soul searching and to reflect and to be honest about themselves. Once this person is honest about themselves, this energy will change, like 100%. Okay, I want to do the Hermit reversed and see what's going on there. Ooh, the Hierophant. Yeah, this person, first of all, this person is really isolated. They're ignoring a lot of people. They're not like, if you have known this person to be with certain friends or certain like colleagues or something like that, they have been like spending a lot more time alone, which is making them more sad. But also, like I said, it's giving them this enlightenment, this truth of like where they do belong, and they know they belong with you, like where they share like-mindedness with other people, and they know it's with you, but they feel like that's not enough. Does that make sense? They haven't found it with other people yet, but this person is wanting to search for that. This person is wanting to change their beliefs so that they can trust again. They can have unity again with you, with others. They don't have to be in this tense place emotionally. They don't have to be like feeling emotionally unavailable, you know? This person wants a connection. They want to connect with others from a like-minded place, you know, from the same vibrational place. And they just feel like they're so lost and alone right now that they're just not, They just feel so, yeah, just so lost and stuck. It's just, it's kind of, ugh. I don't even know. Okay, so they really want me to pull for the King of Cups reverse. So let me do that before I start on my rampage here. Okay, yeah. So, ooh, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, so with the King of Cups reverse, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and Judgment. Yeah, your person's going through a really major change right now in terms of their emotional independence. Your person wants to no longer control their emotions, like I was saying earlier, and they want to be independent on all levels, emotionally, materially, like financially, mentally, but especially emotionally. They're hearing the call to like let go of that emotional codependence towards others and towards you that they have with others, that they have with you, to really like no longer doubt themselves, but to accept themselves, to awaken to the truth of how they feel, to awaken to the truth of who they are, that they are light and shadow, not just one or the other. This person is hearing the call, but it's like this person just feels idle, like they're not moving, you know, like it's almost like they don't believe that this is going to help them, you know, that this is going to actually make things better because it feels so bad right now. But that's not the case. Your person is just really feeling like alone. And I feel like your person really wants a connection, really wants a commitment, really wants a relationship with you especially, but with other people that they just don't, they feel less alone. Your person's feeling really lonely. Let me do the Knight of, and especially with the Ace of Pentacles being at the bottom, this is like a new foundation that your person is trying to set up for themselves, but they just feel like nothing's moving, nothing's happening, nothing's working. I'm just feeling worse. And I feel like this person just has a lot more to dive into within themselves, you know? Let's do the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Great. Okay. And at the bottom we have strengths. Yeah. This is going to take spiritual strength. And I feel like your person has not been practicing this spiritual strength. This is going to take, and by spiritual strength, I mean like compassion, focus, concentration, discipline, patience. Yes, this person is very impatient. They need to learn how to be patient with themselves in order to see the progress that they want to see. And I do feel like they're going to see that progress with the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Cups. This person is wanting to reunite with you, wanting to reconnect with you, wanting to move forward with you, wanting to move towards happier times, joyous times. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning in their favor, but they just feel, they're not feeling it. They're feeling like it's not. Like it's something, there's something where, it probably has to do with this Two of Cups maybe. It's something where this person feels like I'm moving backwards, not forward. And the universe is just like, no, you're moving forward. You just, you know, have a lot to uncover. You know, you have a lot that you've been bearing for such a long time that it's just seeming really gucky and ucky and just gross right now. Not gross, but like just very uncomfortable right now. And you just gotta have to push through it. Is what I'm hearing. Like honestly, like it seems like it's not going anywhere, but it is. It really, really is. Let me pull for this Two of Cups, which I don't know why I didn't, but Two of Cups reversed here. We have, yeah, the Four of Coins, the Four of Wands, ooh, 2 fours, and the Eight of Swords, absolutely. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. This person has a lot of reflecting to do, has a lot of, like, what's working, what's not working. And I feel like to a certain level, they are aware it's their mentality, but they're just like, well, what do I do about that? How do I change that? Like, how do I overcome this feeling with this Eight of Swords? Like, my thinking process, like it's not healthy, and it's because this person has a lot of like unhealthy beliefs and conditioning and programming, like we all do, that they have to get rid of, and that takes time. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen, you know, it's gonna take time. And with the 2 fours here and an 8, there's something that is speeding up. The universe is definitely on your side, and I feel like the universe is definitely on this person's side. And you know, just what's the word I want to use? Like, not hovering, that's weird. Well, yes, I guess hovering over this relationship and this connection, but there's a word I want to use, but I can't I don't know what it is, but I'll come back to it. But anyways, with the 2 4s here, I do feel like your person is trying to persevere. 4s are all about perseverance, persistence. They're all about stability. And your person just wants to feel mentally stable, but also they want to feel emotionally stable. And the reason they don't feel emotionally stable is because of their mental instability. It's because of this 8 of Swords. It's because they're telling themselves all these stories that are not hopeful to trusting and opening up. They keep reminiscing over time where they were distrustful, or someone was distrustful to them, like, or someone was, you know, they keep reminiscing over. It could be a past relationship this person is still not over yet, that still replays in their head over and over again. Or it could be like a certain moment with you that they keep replaying over and over again that is hurtful to them. That's keeping them in this isolation. It's keeping them feeling lonely, keeping them feeling like you don't love them, like you don't care about them. So there's not much that you can do in terms of, like, you know, sending this person like love and light and protection. But this is something they have to do on their own. You can't fix this. You can't really, you know, you can tell this person you love them all you want. You can tell this person that, you know, you want to be with them, and you could tell this person everything that they've been dying to hear. But if they don't believe it themselves, they're just not going to be open to it. They're just not going to believe it. This person needs to believe it for themselves. And this is why they're in this alone type of vibe, in this hermit mode, I guess I should say. But they're seeing it as like, I'm isolated, I'm alone, no one loves me, no one cares about me. And that's not the case. They have work to do. And you could be feeling this way as well. Like, why do I feel so alone? I want to be with my person. I want to be with them. And it's because you both still have work to do. You both still have this like distorted feminine energy, or this distorted perception of the feminine energy of your emotional self. And it's because you keep telling yourself a certain story over and over again that is not helpful. And it doesn't make you feel good. So it's just like, tell yourself a different story that is believable to you, that makes you feel good about who you are, your connection, and what you want to see happen. Because I'm getting like an avoidance here. It could be you or your person. I feel like your person is a little bit avoidant of diving deeper because they know it's gonna hurt, and they know what they're gonna dredge up is gonna suck, and it's not gonna feel good. But once you dredge that up, once that comes up to the surface and you can feel it, accept it, and realize, and not, you know, feel guilty about it, but know that you're human. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all are going to mess up. We are not perfect. We are learning, and we're, you know, we didn't have the best examples. A lot of us don't know how to have a healthy relationship. A lot of us don't know how to be emotionally expressive in a healthy way where, you know, it's like independent. You know, you're not taking on your person's emotions or your feelings as your own. So it's like, cut yourself some slack. And I feel like your person needs to cut themselves some slack as well, because it's just getting like, I wonder what triggered this person. I'm just getting that this was a fast trigger. Like, your person was good and then something triggered them. It could be the moon, you know, it could be like, you know, astrological energies going like at play. But I just feel like your person needs to, also I feel like your person could be moving as well, side note. But and that could be adding just more stress to this, because they would rather like live with you, move in with you. And I've been getting that energy a lot lately. So I feel like your person is just in this place where they are knowing that they need to change, but they're avoiding the change because it's a mental thing. And I feel like your person, first of all, is very mentally strong, and they're very like stubborn and very like they hold on to their beliefs, and Spirit is guiding them to be like, okay, your beliefs need to change. In order for you to have what you want, you have to change your beliefs. And they're just not down for it, you know? They're just like, why? Why do I have to change my beliefs? Why can't I just, you know, this is true. This and that is true. And they're just, and the universe is like, yeah, this and that is true, but, you know, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And your person's just like, I don't understand. like, why can't I be both? And the universe is just like, it doesn't work that way, you know? They have the spiritual laws are different than human-made laws, you know, of like the law of ego and the law of karma, and then the law of the universe, the law of manifestation, the law of attraction is different. So it's just like, what do you want? It's all is relative, and it's all important to know, but it's like, what's going to help you get what you want? That's the bottom line. What is going to make you feel better? What is going to make you happy? You thinking that your person, you know, doesn't love you, doesn't care about you, and you know, you thinking that it's your person, and when it's really just you don't love you, you don't care about you. If you did, you would be trying to get yourself out of this way of thinking and feeling better and taking back control over your emotional state. You are control of your own happiness instead of placing it on this person, placing it on this person, placing it on your career, your stuff. And all that stuff is, yes, you know, it's not meant to make you happy. It's just a reflection of your own inner happiness. That's all that is. Relationships are just here to make us conscious and aware of our own selves. They're not here to make us happy, especially twin flame relationships. We have a whole different set of rules, you know, the spiritual laws. We operate with spiritual law. We don't operate with man-made laws, you know? And like I said, those can be helpful to understand, like the law of the ego and karma and stuff like that. But we operate from a higher frequency, and that is where your person needs to be. They need to operate from a higher frequency, and they are struggling with that, which love and light to them and to you and to all of us who are struggling with that, myself included. It's like, it's a journey, it's a process, and it takes time, and it takes patience, and it takes compassion for yourself, especially to be able to just understand that this is a process. You know, this is part of the ascension journey. This is the whole reason why we're twin flames, is to ascend to a higher level of consciousness so we can uplift and help humanity. And if we don't ascend, then we can't do our jobs properly. You know, if we can't become more conscious and aware of our own aspects to ourselves, then how can we help heal the planet? How can we do our job? Do I want to pull for this? Because I keep fluctuating. Okay, yes. Okay. So I'm going to pull some, we just have like the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands reversed here. So the Queen of Pentacles reversed, tell me about that. Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, the Star. That's beautiful. And we have the Ace of Pentacles again. Okay, so with this Queen of Pentacles reversed, there is a new foundation being set here. This person is getting the opportunity to set a new foundation for themselves. They are being asked to take initiative with releasing some type of burden that has been really stressful. I feel like this is their mentality. I feel like this is part of their control issues, wanting to be in charge, wanting to be responsible for everybody's feelings, everybody's emotions. It's no longer serving them. It never serves you. It's just yuck. And your person is healing this. I love seeing the star here because it means that your person is healing, is in the process of healing and letting go of this Ten of Wands, letting go of this burden. This is their new journey. This is where they're at right now. And it is really hard because your person, I feel like, is very is used to being in this place of people pleasing, of like wanting to take on other people's responsibilities, wanting to take on other people's feelings and caring about their feelings before their own. And the universe is putting a halt to that. That has to stop. That's not helpful to you especially, but to anyone else, because then you take their power away. Then when you take someone's power away, you create karma between you and that person. You create karma for yourself and karma for that person. Everyone is responsible for their own feelings, their own type of stability, whatever that means, what their own success. And that doesn't mean you can't support them and you can't help when you can, when you're able to, but when you are hoping from a place of wanting to be liked, wanting to be, because you want that support back, because you want to feel loved, because you feel like you can't love, because you feel unlovable, that's where you create karma. And that's where you create like a lot of tension and a lot of uncomfortability. That's where you create this space where you're just like, I feel so stuck. I'm in my distorted feminine. I feel like I'm helping so many people and no one's helping me. But it's like, you need to help yourself, like, first and foremost. And, you know, we're helping people from a place of lack. You're helping people from a place of fear. And I feel like your person is learning that concept. And it is a hard concept for this person to learn. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting like challenge, struggle, difficulties. And it's just, but your person is in the process of doing so. They're taking the initiative to do so. It's just taking them a little longer than expected because they didn't realize how long their life was running on this belief system to put other people's emotions first, to put other people's feelings first, to put other people before them. They didn't realize how long they've been in this people-pleasing type of mode. Okay, so with Four of Wands reversed, I really do feel like your person is either moving or wanting to move or needing to move, but they feel like they don't have the resources or help in doing so. And they're looking and I feel like they do, they just don't have maybe as much as they would want to. This person likes a security blanket. They like to have like a certain amount of savings to feel secure and safe. And Spirit is just kind of like really giving them the like 1-2 punch of like, you have to do it. Like, just trust us that we have your back and that you're able to move, and you'll have all the resources and all the financial abundance you need to move. You just have to trust. So with the Four of Wands reverse, we have the Moon, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Like, your person is definitely in this struggle and this challenge, is feeling challenged right now, is really in this place of like, I'm just getting with the Moon confusion about whether this is the right thing to do, whether this is the right move to make, whether going on this spiritual journey, ascending, figuring out this distorted feminine energy is the right choice. And in doing so, they're going to have to leave a situation. And I feel like this is a home. So if your person lives at home with their parents, or is in a really like uncomfortable situation, like a roommate situation or something like that, your person is knowing that they have to move, because they can't heal in this place. They can't heal where they're at right now. They can't heal fully. And eventually they will move. And I feel like this makes this person nervous, because they're just like, either they just settled into a space, or they just thought they'd be there longer, or something like that. Whatever they're thinking, it's been like ripped from underneath them. And they're just like, oh, I'm going to have to move soon, or I'm going to have to leave soon. I'm going to have to leave this situation, leave this group, leave this, whatever the case may be, because, and they're expecting a challenge with that. And I'm not saying they're not going to have a challenge with that. I'm not saying that there won't be a challenge, but they're expecting a challenge with that, because they feel like people are going to try to stop them, or especially if, in terms of like the burden that they're dropping and the responsibilities that aren't theirs, that they're letting go of, they feel like people are going to look at them like, you're selfish, or you're this, or you always used to do this, why can't you do it now? Or you always used to help out, like, why can't you do it now? And they're kind of fearing that a little bit. Like, they're still gonna do it, but they're fearing like that kind of conflict or confrontation with other people who have kind of took advantage of them, I'm not gonna lie, who have, been really selfish and been really placing a lot of their own problems and burdens onto this person, and it hasn't been fair. I'm surprised we don't have the Justice card, honestly. But yeah, it just hasn't been fair. So your person is really in this place of like trying to figure out like what, like the next move to make. They're making that move, but they're just like, it's going to be a struggle. And again, that comes from like, even if it is a struggle, you telling yourself it's going to be a struggle is not helpful. Tell yourself it's going to be a struggle, but I can overcome it. It's going to be a struggle, but I can do it. It's going to be a struggle, but I have no choice. Like, I have to do this for my betterment, for my peace of mind, for myself. Like, this is about me. This is not about whether it's going to be hard or not. Everything is hard sometimes. Like, it just is what it is. It's like, it has to be done type of vibe. So I do feel like your person is just kind of struggling with the mentality of like trying to change their way of thinking so they can have that type of like peace of mind with you. So, yeah, so I'm going to pull, this reading was way longer than expected. So I'm going to like pull, but I guess that's fine. I was going to pull some messages from your person from this deck and just kind of see, what else is going on, just some additional messages and guidance from your person, or just seeing where they're at really quickly. I have unhealed hurt inside of me. Yeah, absolutely. That they're still dealing with, and it's like emotional pain. It's emotional hurt. We have, I miss all of you. Also, I do get that strongly, which is why they're doing this. They feel like that lonely vibe, that like, I miss your energy, I miss you. Like, also this person's really like wanting to be physical with you, I'm picking up. And then we have, I have learned so much, I can now be the person you need me to be. That's beautiful. I like that. Yeah, this person they've learned, like, don't get me wrong, this person has learned a lot. They're still in the learning, like, journey. Obviously, it's, like, a never-ending journey, but they have learned a lot up until this point. They have a lot of wisdom that can help them get through this particular challenging situation. The separation has me going crazy. I don't know what to do. Really, like, a lot of that I was picking up on with your person. they are ready to be the person you need them to be. They're gonna do this no matter how hard, no matter how challenging, because first of all, I really feel like they just don't like being apart from you anymore, and they're tired of, I'm hearing they're tired of the games. They may not know what to do, but they know they have to try. They have to do something. They have to move, you know? I see you as the one I can spend my life with. Beautiful. I miss your body in the middle of the night. Didn't I say that? This person wants to get really physical with you. Like they miss you. They miss your energy, your body, just you, all of you, everything about you they miss. I watch you from a distance. I was picking that up. Did I say that earlier? I think I did. Yeah, with the Page of Swords here, your person's been watching you and seeing you do your thing, being in this place of balance and getting your desires and manifesting everything that you've ever wanted. And then lastly, we have, you shared your world with me and I took that for granted. I want to speak to you from my heart. This person is going to speak to you. This person is going to make contact with you, honestly. I just feel like it's going to take a little bit of time. Something like derailed them, or kind of, what's the word? Like, not derailed, but something, what the hell is a word? Why can't I think of words today? Not block them. Well, I guess a block, but there's a better word that I wanted to use. Like, they're just kind of, oh, detour. They're taking a little bit of a detour because the universe really wanted them to clear up this distorted type of feminine energy that has been really running amok in their lives for quite some time. So that is what I have for you guys. So I'm going to leave it here. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope this provided you with some type of guidance and clarity to your situation. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Take care.